Hi, Scott Lackman, 4510 TV. Pretty excited today on our program. We're at the grounds of the Caboolture Indoor Sports Centre. With me, coach of the under-14 indoor cricket, Richard Ferez. How you going, Richard?
Good, Scott. Yourself, mate?
Good. We've been invited down here today because exciting news. There's 4 young fellows from Caboolture have been selected to play for Australia in indoor cricket in September, being next month. Tell us about that, Rich.
Yeah, mate. Well, these boys went through an extensive tournament in the state titles, and from that, which went over a week, right, and from that, they get selected to go and play for Australia. And I think the tournament's played in Toombul, and they played the world virtually. So you consider it a World Cup.
Okay, so Caboolture Club here for indoor cricket. Is it a sport growing for juniors, is it?
Yes, it is. Especially like what we're trying to do too is get the ladies involved more too. And juniors is really growing in all departments.
Yep, excellent. Now the boys, we're going to interview them shortly. They're pretty excited. They'll be their first TV interview before they hit the world stage.
Yeah, they'll probably be nervous too to talk on TV.
They will. What I wanted to get out of you, Rich, is as a coach, how proud do you feel, mate, that these kids are coming along?
Absolutely stoked. I've coached these kids since under 10s. You know, probably started at the age of 8, and I've seen them grow and merge into great cricketers. And it's such desserts now they're playing for Australia. I'm stoked.
Now we are going to put a shout out at the end of this video that the boys need some sponsorship. It costs about $2,000 each to attend the Worlds.
Yes.
How can we go about that?
Well, you're probably best off talking to the centre management on that one, which is Tony Joyce, and I think he'll lead you in the right way. Take it from there.
Yep. And follow the links. We'll talk about that very shortly. Rich, the coach, training. Are they pumped? Are they ready?
Oh, these boys, look, it doesn't take much to pump them up, mate. They just love the sport so much, and that's why they're picked for Australia. They're so dedicated, and they're really, really good bunch of kids to work with. You know?
Excellent. Well, congratulations, super coach, and all the best to the boys in playing for Australia.
Awesome.
Well, here we are, the boys that we've been talking about just with the coach, Richie. From left to right, let's go through your names.
I'm Jake Richter.
Rob Staplehurst.
Josh Laird.
And the boys representing Australia, they've been picked for the side, currently playing for Caboolture Club, but also, as you can see by their jerseys, they have represented Queensland as well. Let's go through firstly representing Caboolture in Queensland, and then tell us about what it feels like to be playing for Australia.
Yeah, it's good. Proud to be a member of the Australian cricket team. Hope we have fun.
Yep.
About it.
That's about it.
Yeah, I feel pretty proud. My coach here at Caboolture's really helped me, got me to this level.
Yep. And,
Just been really proud. Like a lot of hard work that's gone into it to make the side. So yeah, it's good.
So boys, I'll ask you each different questions, but let's start here first. What sort of training's involved? Like you're only 13. What sort of training do you do to be an Australian cricketer?
I do have 2 nets up in my front yard, which helps me. So I practice basically every day after school. I do go to the closest indoor centre, which does help. I do come here every Tuesday basically. And yeah, that's about all.
That's about it? Yep. And what's training look like for you, mate?
Well, I just go in the backyard, grab a cricket bat, tennis ball, hit it against the wall. Just come down to the indoor at Tuesdays.
Okay, Tuesdays. And is there running? Is there sprints and some other exercise that you have to do for training?
Yeah, a lot of fitness goes into it to get through long weeks of cricket, and yeah, just a lot of stuff at home and a local indoor centre, putting in the hard yards before tournaments.
And boys, have you played cricket outdoors as well to get to this point?
Yeah, I play for a club level, rep level, and Queensland outdoor, which does help indoor for the reflexes a lot. Yep. I'm a wicket keeper. Even in indoor, I do wicket keep, so that does help for my reflexes.
Yeah. And you talk about reflexes. Let's go to the young fella in the middle. You've got to be pretty quick when that ball's coming off the net.
Yeah, you don't have much time to react, so you've got to have good reflexes.
Excellent. And for our eldest along the line here, what would you say to other kids out in Caboolture that want to get involved in sport? Would you recommend indoor cricket?
Yeah, like it's quick, fun sport, like easy to get involved with, plenty of centres around and a lot of help like with local places, so it's good.
Excellent. The boys, they're pretty excited and maybe a bit shy. Their first TV interview. I'm sure they'll get used to that in 10 years' time when they're taking out the World Cup for Australia. Gentlemen, young gentlemen of Caboolture representing Australia, how good are they? And Caboolture, if you can support them, we're going to talk to the owner of the centre here about how you can help. Well, we'll just talk to the three young superstars of Caboolture playing for Australia. Centre manager of Caboolture Indoor Sports, Tony Joyce, how are you going?
Very good, thank you.
That's good. Now, Tony, how proud are you, mate, that 3 juniors or 4 juniors from our area training in your centre are now going to represent Australia?
Very proud, actually. I've known the boys most of their lives. I've been the owner here for 18 months or so.
Yep.
I'm very big on juniors, and I think it's the most important thing for the future.
Yeah.
And in sport in general.
Yep.
Yes.
And the indoor cricket numbers are growing, and it's becoming a popular sport for the juniors, as their coach Richie alluded to. But other sports on offer here. Tell us what the centre offers.
We got netball, soccer, volleyball, which is growing as well, getting a lot of interest in beach volleyball. Good, fun family sport.
Yep.
And we play indoor softball too.
Okay,
Yeah.
lovely. Tony, Caboolture Indoor Sports Centre, you're going to help us to try to put the shout out to Caboolture for these 4 lads to travel and to play for Australia. Right down the barrel of the camera, mate, we need Caboolture's help.
I'm very keen on raising as much money as I can to help these families who pay a lot of money for their children. I don't think it's right that they should pay that much. So I, as a centre owner, am aiming to raise $8,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go, $8,000, $2,000 each for the kids to play for Australia. Caboolture community, if you can help, come along to Caboolture Indoor Sports Centre. Say good day to Tony, and I'm sure he'll give you some details.
Thanks very much.